What's going on, guys? So today was a tragedy. Kids, I kind of feel like a kind of an idiot right now because I just told you on two videos ago. I was like, I'm turning the corner. Turning the corner. No, not quite. But what I will tell you is this: is that I am learning more and more each and every day because it is either wins or lessons. And I know that sounds so cheesy or cliche or whatever, but it really is true. So now I have just been burnt over and over when I don't follow my 2 losses in a row rule, and I would have still been in the game, and I managed to smoke my 50K top step accounts. So that's never good. Very weird. I definitely was not. I guess this is at night. It's 9:30 or whatever, but it's not something that I handled the best. I mean, I was. I'll tell you, I didn't smash a phone or anything like that, but it's just one of those things that you want to do the absolute best that you can, and I've caught myself the last couple days at least just making these market predictions and then being so set on them that I don't see the market, with just like objectivity. I just see it like very, okay, it's skewed, it's in one direction, and I'm not trying to do that. And so as long as I follow my rules and I don't force trades, today was the wonkiest of markets. It just went crazy. So if you guys did well today, tip my hat to you, honestly. It was a tough one for me today. Made money initially, lost money, and then, I almost don't even want to put it in TradeZella because I know that it's way more trades than I should have even taken. And so all those things play factors. I took some, and I know that just probably pure mental exhaustion then just started to take over, and we weren't seeing clearly, but I was convincing myself I was seeing clearly. And so, again, after the 2 losses is when I need to cut it and walk away. In the same token, I grabbed an Apex and I already passed it, 300K. So, very interesting. I've already paid for the fee, and now we are, on our way to trading that one tomorrow. So, maybe that's why I'm not so torn up, but I have come to means with what my issues were. Again, this is about like this fullness of responsibility, knowing that it's just me, it's nobody else. As I said yesterday, it's not a market maker. That's a wasted time and a wasted comment, quite frankly. This is more about me realizing what I'm doing to hurt myself and take L's, and they are very, very much self-inflicted, and they're very much can be avoided. And so that's what I'm looking to do at this point. So I just want to dive into that today. We're not going to get into all the details on it. Again, I think I just need a little bit of a break from it. I will obviously go in there and look at the TradeZella myself and break down these charts, but I wanted to just kind of dive into the word here. I'm obviously super excited to have a PA going, but I need to stay here. I think that's what I'm realizing. I need to stay right here. Getting up here, and here's where I'm at, and okay, payouts on the way, whatever. It's like I need to stay more poised, and I would be lying to you if I told you that I wasn't like sitting there contemplating, man, do I need to do these videos maybe just like weekly? Maybe that also makes the quality of the video a little bit higher. Maybe you guys would be more interested in seeing that because maybe you come here every day and listen to me or watch me, and you see my ups and you see my downs, but I just want to show it all to you. And I think that if I don't do the videos, there's the catch-22 is that I don't get to really see where I was at in that moment at that time. And so when I look back years from now, it won't be as impactful. And so I think that's why I, as of right now at least, am keeping this daily vlog thing going on right now. Whereas maybe one day that will slow down a bit in the sense of you will see me come on, trade maybe live or whatever the case may be, depending on what I decide to do. and then, or just give you guys updates of where I entered, where I exited, maybe just like the results of my actual trades, just so you can always see, full transparency. Because I've been, I've kind of had that put in my face before of essentially selling out and just being like, okay, I could just make some money for a firm or something like that and just be a affiliate. I can't do that. That's not who I am. I can't fake it. Unfortunately, I've already lost too much money and I've already put too much sweat, blood, and tears into this, and so I'm not gonna stop. I can't. So I don't know when I will be able to shout on top of the hill, so to speak, and it's not necessarily to say I told you so, but it's going to be a massive accomplishment for me, and I might only do that in my own home, with, my wife, Nicole, and with my kids, and maybe that is just, I'm not supposed to, do that online or something, because I realize from a security sense, how much more of a target on my head, there is, because I've shown the transparency, and, people don't like when people do well, so on and so forth. And so I'm not trying to, throw these like crazy conspiracies or whatever at you, or these hypotheticals, because we are not yet there. But in the meantime, I want to show you that this is possible. So if you have stumbled across this video today and you are a day trader, and you have, been putting your head down grinding and it's still not working, or you see glimpses, but, it just eludes you, just a bit. It's like you have to dig deeper. And that's what I am trying to share with you, is that it sucks to lose accounts, but I'm still here, I'm still alive, and I'm still well. And I know that may sound like, wow, he's turning into something. He doesn't even realize how much he's gambling or that he's throwing his own money away. But the reality of the situation is I am, bar none, here to become the best version of myself. And so trading has allowed me to do that. That is the career path and or kind of element that I stepped into to be like, this is who I'm going to become. I have to become my version of a superhuman in order for me to achieve what less than, 1%, 5%, 10%, whatever the statistic is for traders, have done. I'm just fortunate that I've been able to step into the less than 1% of the population once before. And so I just need the key to get into this new door. And so, but I do know what hard work is. And when people quit, I don't. And yes, this is a little bit different than getting pressed off the route, or getting benched or pulling a hamstring. I'm spending my money to make money. And, I don't have unlimited resources. You know what I'm saying? And so you take it slowly. And so I'm very fortunate for these props and for these, funding companies. But I'm going to get on the other side of this. It's making me a better trader because I'm having to be disciplined. And I want to show you guys and see it through all the way to the payouts and to millions and millions of dollars. And as I've always told you, and I sit here with no hesitation and say that I will be $100 million trader. And so I know that sounds crazy to most, but this is what I'm after. And I am doing that not for me, but for my family, for my legacy, for the other projects that I have in my mind that I have to curate and bring to this world before I'm gone, and for my kids and for their kids. So it's a lot bigger than me. And so this is painful right now, but it's very funny how even when you get to the highest level, or the pinnacle, if you will, that you kind of forget what the pain felt like. You're just going through it. And, I don't mean to sound too, religious, but obviously as I'm getting ready to jump into the Bible and talk to you guys about, the in charge of everything chapter, but God, he tests the strongest soldiers. And you are, wherever you are, whatever you look like, whatever's on your mind, he's testing you. Are you going to fold, or are you going to keep pushing and put your faith in him? And so that will just segue us right into the word. In charge of everything. Jesus, knowing they were out to get him, moved on. A lot of people followed him, and he healed them. He also cautioned them to keep it quiet, following guidelines set down by Isaiah. Look well at my handpicked servant. I love him so much. Take such delight in him. I've placed my spirit on him. He'll decree justice to the nations, but he won't yell, won't raise his voice. There will be no commotion in the streets. He won't walk over anyone's feelings, won't push you into a corner. Before you know it, his justice will triumph. The mere sound of his name will signal hope even among far-off unbelievers. That is it. It's a quick chapter, guys. Say it with me if you know it. You are uniquely different. God took his time on you. You are one of one. Nobody told you today. I love you so much. Peace.